Granny's, Abner. I believe that's our ring.
All right, Doggy Lum, I believe you're right.
I'll see. Hello, jot 'em down, store. This is Lum and Abner.
And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, yesterday the old fellows were alarmed to no small degree when they discovered a note pinned on the feed room door telling Lum to be in his home at 12 o'clock last night and be ready to give up the diamond or suffer ill consequences. As we look in on the little community today, we find Abner over at Dick Huddleston's store, having a heart-to-heart talk with Dick. Listen.
Well, now, Abner, how do you know that that's the Kunlun diamond that Lum has?
Well, it must be, Dick. Look at all the bad luck that both Lum and me's had ever since he got it. And that feller trailing Lum around is after the Kunlun diamond, so natural he wouldn't follow Lum unless he thought he had it or knowed he had it or something.
Well, this fella, well, whoever he is, what does he look like anyway?
I don't know. I never actually saw him.
Has Lum?
Well, no, not really. He claims that he saw a man prowling around his place over there peeking in the window, but he never actually got a good look at him. See, that's the worst part of it. If he could just see this feller, why, it'd be a heap easier to fight him. Wouldn't be so dead blame scary all the time. Feared he's going to be around.
Yeah. Well, now, you sure it is somebody, though. You fellas aren't just imagining all this, are you?
Well, it's got to be somebody. I don't think a ghost could have went into Grandpappy Spears' house that time and tore everything up and then left them notes laying around.
Yeah, well, now, tell me again, what was in that note that you and Lum found on the feed room door yesterday?
Well, it said, let's see now, how did the thing go? Well, something like this. It says, be in your home at midnight tonight. Be prepared to surrender the Kunlun diamond or suffer the fate of its curse.
And you say that you and Lum waited for him over at Lum's place last night, huh?
Well, we never waited inside the house, though. See, we waited outside.
Outside?
Yeah, we hid there with a couple of shotguns. See, we were sort of aiming on capturing him if we could.
What happened?
Well, see, Lum, he was guarding the north side of the house, and I was guarding the south side. And along about 12 o'clock, I reckon it was, well, both of us heard a noise. And I run around the corner of the house to see what it was, and I seen somebody else coming around the other corner, and I fired at him. My dog, he fired right back at me. So I taken out back around the corner of the house, and he went around the other corner, and, well, we run together on the first side of the house, and quick as we got ourselves picked up and quit scuffling, why, me and Lum found out we was just firing at one another.
By Jacks, it's a wonder you didn't kill yourself. Did you get hurt at all?
Well, not much. I've got to get a new hat. Well, Lum ain't sitting down today.
Well, did you see the fellow at all, Abner?
No. All that gunfiring must have scared him off, I reckon, for he never did come back.
You know, Abner, this might be kind of serious.
I know good and well it is. That's why I come to you for some advice. Now, don't tell Lum that I come over here and told you all this, Dick.
Oh, no, I won't say anything about it.
I don't think he wants nobody to know it, you know, but I just had to talk to somebody about it. 'Cause I know it's going to drive me and Lum both just stark, raving, mad crazy.
Yeah, well, I don't know offhand just what to suggest, Abner. I'll tell you what... wait a minute. There comes Grandpappy Spears up there. How much of this does he know?
Well, not much. He just knows that feller thought that Grandpap had the Kunlun diamond and was trying to get it back from him, but he don't know that Lum's actually got it. See, he thinks the whole thing was just a mistake.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, howdy. Any telegrams to deliver today, Richard? Oh, hello there, Abner.
Howdy, Grandpap.
What you doing over here?
Oh, nothing. Just Strapped in to set for a spell.
Why don't you stay over at your own store and run it for a while?
Well,
Tend to business.
I can come over here and visit Dick if I want to, can I?
All right. Any telegrams, Richard?
No, not a one, Grandpap.
Yeah, that's good. After that rush month I just had, 2 telegrams inside of 15 days, I need a rest.
Well, you better take it easy for a while, Grandpap.
Yeah, you mind if I sort of run through the mail, Richard, see if I got any letters?
Oh, no, go ahead and look at it, Grandpap.
I sort of expected to get a hearing from my cousin Clifford.
Yeah.
Oh, Grandpap, he sure takes that telegram delivering job seriously.
You actually pay him for that, Dick.
Well, he does some little chores around the store here once in a while for me, Abner. That keeps him happy, you know.
Yeah.
But, getting back to your problem, Abner. You said the jeweler in there at the county seat made you a pretty good offer on that diamond, didn't you?
Oh, yeah, but Lum won't sell it. See, he's bound and determined he's going to give it to Miss Emmeline for an engagement ring.
Well, he could get her a smaller one, couldn't he? That'd put an end to this trouble you're having and give you enough money to pay off those mortgages you were telling me about.
I know it. But Lum, he's just so much in love with Miss Emmeline that he wants her to have the biggest diamond he is in the whole world.
Yeah, I know how he feels about her. Sort of looks like that this is a real thing for Lum this time, don't it?
Yeah, I believe it is.
But I still think the smart thing to do is to sell that diamond.
Yeah, I do too, but I can't talk him into it.
Yeah, just reading in the paper here where Rex Phillips sold a hired hut and a cow.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I hadn't heard that, Grandpap.
Another big news item.
Don't pay no attention to him. He'll interrupt us all. That's all. Let him go.
Well, Abner, why don't you go ahead and sell that thing anyway? You'd be doing Lum a favor. And if I was you, I'd be pretty interested in not losing my home over. You got a mortgage on it. That's the only way I know for you to raise any money.
You mean for me to just take the diamond and go to the county seat and sell it?
Why, sure. It should be easy enough. You said that Lum's been wanting you to keep it for him, hadn't he?
Well, yeah, Dick, but you wouldn't catch me doing a thing like that.
Well, why not? It's the only sensible thing to do, Abner. You'll never be able to reason with Lum. You can't reason with the man that's in love.
No, but I ain't going to take no chance on toting that thing around. I'd get killed or something just short of the world. That diamond's got a curse on it.
Oh, that's silly, Abner. There isn't really such things as curses.
Well, there's one on this diamond. I know it is. I know. Everybody gets hold of that thing. Something happens to them.
Well, if it does, it's just a coincidence, then. You shouldn't believe things like that, Abner.
Well, they can happen, can't they?
Why, of course they can. You read about that kind of junk in books, but it don't actually happen.
Well, I don't know. I still hate to take a chance on having that thing with me all the way to the county seat.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go in there with you.
You will?
Yeah, I've got to go to the county seat on business tomorrow anyway, so why don't you just come along with me?
Well, would you carry the diamond?
Why, sure, I'll carry it.
All right, doggies, it's a deal then.
Oh, my goodness sakes alive.
What's the matter, Grandpap?
Bessie Blevin's brother-in-law, Roy, and his woman, Claire, over there at Cherry Hills just had twins.
Grandpap, stop reading everybody else's postcards there.
Meanwhile, back at the Jot-'em-Down store, Lum is also making some arrangements regarding the diamond.
I sure appreciate it if you do this for me, Ulysses.
Yeah, okay, Lum. You just want me to take this package home and hide it, huh?
Yeah, just for a few days. And don't tell nobody you got it, 'cause, well, it's sort of a surprise present for Abner, I think.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what is it, Lum?
Well, it's a surprise. I'd rather not even tell you, 'cause I don't want Abner to find out.
Yeah, okay, but I wouldn't tell him.
Well, I know you wouldn't, Ulysses, but you know how them things gets around once you start telling somebody. You let 'em slip out before you realize what you said, so you just keep it from me, Ulysses, and I'll get it from you in a few days.
Yeah, okay.
And be sure to keep it hid good. Keep it in a good, safe place.
Yeah, okay, Lum.
See, it's sort of valuable, and I don't want to take no chances on somebody robbing you of it.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm sure much obliged to you, Ulysses.
Okay.
And say hello to the missus and all the youngins.
Yeah, okay, Lum.
Watch out, there comes Abner. Don't let on about that surprise for him.
Yeah, okay, Lum. I won't.
I'll see you later, Ulysses.
Okay. Well, howdy, Ulysses. What you got in the package there?
Yeah, okay, Abner.
Granny's Abner, come on in here. I got some good news for you.
Yeah, well, I've got some good news for you, too, Lum. I've changed my mind. I'm willing to keep that,
Well, wait a minute before you tell me your good news. Let me tell you mine. Granny, I feel just like I had a big rock lifted off my shoulders.
Big rock?
Yeah, you seen that package Ulysses was carrying with him when he left out of here, didn't you?
Yeah, I seen him. I asked him what was in it, but all he said is just okay.
Well, he didn't want to tell you what it was, because I told him it was a surprise present I was going to give to you.
For me?
I told him to keep it hid over at his place for a few days.
Well, Lum, you oughtn't to have got me nothing. This ain't even my birthday.
Well, I never actually got you nothing.
Huh?
Don't you get it? That's the Kunlun diamond he's toting home with him.
The diamond? Well, now, wait a minute, Lum. I thought you said that you want me to keep that for you.
Well, you said you never wanted... Oh, my goodness. Ulysses, watch out. Look out there. That car hit him just sure as the world.
Car hit him?
Yeah. See him sprawled out there in the street? Come on, Abner, let's get out there.
It's that diamond, I knowed it.
Granny's, Abner, I believe that's our ring.
I know it, Lum. I believe you're right.
I'll see. Hello, jot 'em down, store. This is Lum and Abner.
Now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, yesterday, Abner told Dick Huddleston about the Kunlun diamond and the trouble it seems to be bringing him. Dick suggested the wise thing to do would be for Abner to take it to the county seat and sell it to the jeweler. This would enable them to pay off the mortgages on their homes and store and prevent further attacks from their unknown assailant. Meanwhile, Ulysses S. Quincy, to whom Lum had given the diamond temporarily for safekeeping, was struck down by a car. As we look in on our friends today, we find Abner, Dick Huddleston, and Cedric at the county seat, carrying out Dick's suggestion. Listen.
Well, hurry up, Cedric. Don't stop and gawk in every store window on the street.
Just a minute, Mr. Abner. I want to look at something here.
Don't be that boy.
Well, I'll take care of him, Abner. Here's your jewelry store. Now, you go on in and see what kind of a deal you can make for the diamond. I'll take Cedric over to the restaurant, and then you can meet us there when you get done.
Yeah, all right, Dave.
You've got the diamond, haven't you?
Oh, yeah, sure, yeah. Right in this box in my pocket here. No, but I'm telling you, I sure be glad to get shut of that thing, too. Every foot of the trip up here, I expected Cedric to drive the car off in a ditch or something like that.
Well, you still worrying about the curse on that diamond?
Well, all I know is that it gives me an awful creepy feeling to have it with me. Look what happened to Ulysses yesterday. He no more than took that diamond, walked out in the street, and bang, got hit by a car.
Well, he didn't get hurt very bad. He just got shaken up a little. And it wasn't the diamond's fault anyway. It's his own fault. He just didn't look where he's going. I've been expecting that to happen to him for years, the way he walks across the street, his head down all the time.
Yeah, but it never happened to him before, not till he got that diamond in his hand.
Well, you go ahead now and get inside there and sell it, and that'll put an end to all these worries.
Yeah, all right, sure.
And right after lunch, we'll go over to the wholesale house and take care of our business over there.
Yeah, we got to be sure and do that, 'cause that's the main excuse I told Lum for coming to the county seat today.
Does he know that you've got the diamond with you?
Oh, no, he thinks I got it hid over to my place, sir. I still hope he won't get too mad at me when he finds out what I've done.
Well, he might be at first, but I think we can explain it to him. This is actually doing him a favor. It's going to put an end to a lot of trouble, save your homes, and pay off the mortgage on your store, and Lum can still marry Miss Emily and have some cash to start out on.
Yeah, sure. There ain't no doubts about that at all.
Boy, oh boy, what they won't try to say you nowadays.
And there comes Cedric. You better go on inside,
The
Abner.
funny
All
thing
right, I'll
is,
see you later then.
You ought to look in that window back there, Mr. Dick. They got a bicycle in there without no wheels on it.
A bicycle. Oh, that's an exercise machine, Cedric.
Yeah, well, you couldn't get no exercise on that. That thing won't move an inch. If you wanted to go anywhere on it, you just have to carry it. Or is that how you get your exercise, toting it around?
No, you see, the whole idea.
Wait a minute there. Where's Mr. Abner? Wasn't he standing here a minute ago?
Yeah, he just went into the jewelry store there. He had some business to attend to.
Oh, well, let's go in there with him.
No, you and I are going to get some lunch, Cedric. Abner will join us over there.
All right. Oh, wait a minute. I want to look in this jewelry store window, though.
Cedric, don't you ever get tired of staring into every show window you see?
Boy, look at them wristwatches. Sure would love to have one of them. Look at them, Mr. Dick.
Yeah, they're pretty nice, all right.
I don't see none with Mickey Mouse on them. Them are the kind I like.
There's a nice glue in there.
Don't look secondhand to me. They all look like new, ain't they?
No, I said that was a Kunlun, Cedric. That's the name of a watch. Come on now, let's go get something to eat. I'm getting hungry. Yeah, here we are, Cedric.
Now.
Hurry up. Make up your mind now what you want to order.
Study. Don't rush me. This card here tells you what you can get, huh?
That's right. That's the menu, Cedric.
Well, I'll have to study on it some more then.
That merchant's lunch looks pretty good.
Does, huh? What's he had?
Who?
The merchant. He said his lunch looked good. Where's he sitting?
Oh, Cedric, that's something listed on the menu there. That's what they call it, a merchant's lunch. See, here it is, right there in that blue writing.
Oh.
I believe that's what I'll have.
Oh, well, yeah, you can get that. But what about me? Have they got a riveter's lunch on their graveyard shift?
Well, Cedric, you can get the merchant's lunch.
I can.
Why, certainly.
You won't tell on me, will you?
Well, that doesn't matter, Cedric. You can have it.
No, I reckon not. They don't know me here in this town.
No. Give us two of these merchant's lunches, please.
Yeah. Two on the merch.
And I believe I'll have coffee, and Cedric here will have some milk.
Hey, draw one in a cow.
Well, that should do it, Cedric.
Which car's going to draw the cow?
Hmm?
I'd love to see that. I can draw a rabbit. Doggone it, I just ain't no good on cow's paw.
That's just restaurant slang, Cedric. That means coffee and milk.
I played that at parties where you pin a tail on them, and I never could get the tail in the right place then either.
Well, Cedric, he just isn't going to draw a cow. He just ordered coffee and milk for us.
Sort of city talk, huh?
I guess so.
Boy, I sure like being in the city. Wished I lived here. You know, I might just quit my job and move here.
Well, you can't do that, Cedric. You've got to stay on your job at the war plant at home.
Why, do the war's about over, ain't it?
Now, what makes you think that?
Well, we're sure whipping them Nazis all around.
Yeah, but that job isn't done yet, so you better stick on yours till it is, Cedric. What do you think would happen if the soldiers got within 5 or 10 miles of Berlin and then decided it was practically over and turned around and came home?
Well, I weren't aiming to quit my job right away. I don't reckon. I'll wait till after the war's won.
Well, I think you're going to have quite a little wait, Cedric. That thing over in the Pacific there, that's going to take a lot of time. And men.
Well, I thought we was winning that, too, though.
Well, we are.
We captured Imogino and Okinawahu or something like that.
Well, yeah, there's a few things to consider, though, Cedric. For one thing, well, geography is on their side.
Geography?
Yeah.
I'd say let them have the geography. I never could learn that stuff no way.
Well, what I mean, Cedric, is that the closer we get to Japan, why, the longer our supply lines get, and the shorter theirs become.
Well,
what I mean is that even though we outclass Japan in production and military strength, the whole thing actually counts as the number of men and arms that we can put in action in a single point. The long supply line handicaps us. You understand that?
Well, let's see now. Do I understand that? What was it I was supposed to understand now, Mr. Dick?
Well, look, Cedric. See, the closer we get to Japan, the longer our supply lines become. And, naturally, the closer we get to Japan, well, the shorter there... wait a minute, there comes Abner. Thank goodness.
Well, I still say if they want our geography books, let them have them.
Here we are, right over here, Abner. There's a place for you right next to Cedric there.
Yeah, you can sit right here, Mr. Abner.
Oh, good. I doggies, I'm hungry.
Did you make a good deal, Abner?
Well, I don't know yet, Dick. Jorman's is kind of busy right now, and he wanted to have a little time to sort of examine the diamond, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sure.
So I left it there, and he wants me to come back about a half hour, and then he's going to tell me more about it.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, what'd you fellas order up to eat here?
Oh, better not tell him, Mr. Dick. Oh, it's a secret, Mr. Abner. We can't tell you.
Well, it isn't any secret,
Don't tell him. I'll get myself...
Well, what is it?
I ain't had none of it. I better send it back.
No, now, wait a minute now, Cedric. I want to know what it is. What they got cooked up?
It ain't the blue plate. Now guess.
Well, what I ordered, Abner, I ordered the merchant's lunch, and I ordered one for Cedric, too.
Done told him.
Well, it doesn't make any difference, Cedric. You're entitled to it if you want it.
We're getting the merchant's lunch, then. Oh, them sure was good victuals. We started as a merchant so that I could eat that all the time.
Hurry up, Cedric. Don't be lagging behind all the time.
I'm right here.
Well, there's your jewelry store again, Abner. Reckon how long you be in there?
Oh, well, Lord, it oughtn't to take me long. 10 or 15 minutes, I reckon.
Well, all right, Cedric, now I'll sort of hang around out here. Hurry up now and get back as quick as you can.
Yeah, I will. I'll see you in a minute.
Say, Mr. Dick, I want to show you something in the window back here, some pretties.
Yeah, all right, Cedric.
Huh.
I wonder what those people are doing all standing in front of the jewelry store there.
Well, I reckon they're looking at the pretties, too.
Just wondering what they're doing there, anyway.
Oh. Yeah, there is a bunch of them out there.
Yeah.
Must have cigarettes on sale.
Cigarettes?
Yeah.
Well, not in a jewelry store, Cedric.
Well, come here. Here's what I want to show you in this window back here, though.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, just looky there, boy. Ain't them the peachiest hunting knives you ever seen, Mr. Dick?
Yeah. Those don't look bad at all, do they? There's a dandy there.
Could kill a man with one of them, couldn't you?
Yeah, look at that fancy scabbard for that one there, Cedric.
Look at that long one right over there, the one with the fancy handle. There's the one I'd love.
Hey, Dick. Come on, let's get out of here.
What's the trouble, Mr. Abner?
What's the matter, Abner?
You know that jeweler fella?
Yeah.
Well, they found him laying dead on the floor in there.
Dead?
Yes, sir. And you know what? He died with that diamond in his hand. Come on, let's get out of here.
Granny's, Abner. I believe that's our ring.
I know his Lum. I believe you're right.
I'll see. Hello, jot 'em down, store. This is Lum and Abner.
And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on our friends today, we find Abner and Cedric sitting in Cedric's broken-down car somewhere between Pine Ridge and the county seat. Listen.
Doggone, I sure hate to be missing school today. This is the day we have art class, and that's one thing I enjoy is drawing.
Yeah, well, I ain't much enjoying this myself, Cedric. Sitting here in this car half the day. Oh, good old Lum's gonna skin me alive for staying away from the store so long. Of course, I guess it ain't my fault, though. It's your car broke down.
So, how much longer do you reckon we'll have to sit here?
Well, we can go just as quick as Dick can walk back here from the garage at the county seat. No, but I just hope he can get that new oil pump or whatever it is he went after.
Well, when he hiked in there yesterday, they told him they thought sure they could find one by today.
Yeah, I just hope they do. Don't want to have to sleep another night in that farmhouse. All three of us in the same bed, doggies.
Well, I didn't mind that so much.
Well, no, that's 'cause you taken up practical the whole bed, Cedric. I kept falling out of bed there and clamming back in all night long like a yo-yo. And the wall was the only thing that helped Dick Huddleston's bed.
Well, I never pushed nobody, did I?
Well, not exactly push, I don't reckon you'd call it, but every time you turned over, why, out I'd go again.
Well, I'm sorrowful if I caused you any trouble, Mr. Abner. I'd have helped you back in bed if I'd have known that.
Well, it's all right. Just forget it now. It's over, Cedric. So good I wish old Dick could hurry up and get back here. Yeah, it's sure getting monotony, just sitting here without nothing to do.
Are you bored with me, Mr. Abner?
Huh?
Say, are you bored with me?
Oh, Cedric, I just don't like the idea of having to sit here in this car when I ought to be back there at Pine Ridge working in the store helping Lum.
Why don't you read the newspaper there in the car?
I've done read that thing from cover to cover 1,000 or 100 times. No every article in it by heart, might know.
Oh, well, give it here. Let me read it over again, then. Maybe this time I can understand it.
Yeah, here. But just don't read it out loud, Cedric. I can't stand you trying to pronounce them words out loud.
No. Oh, looky here. Mr. Abner, have you got a pencil?
Pencil? Yeah, I believe I have. What do you want with it, Cedric?
Well, I just see one of them crisscross puzzles here and thought I'd work it.
Huh? Oh, a crossword puzzle, you mean?
Yes, Mom. You ain't got a red pencil, have you?
Red? Now, what do you need one of them for?
Well, a black pencil won't show up on them black squares there.
The black square? Well, you ain't supposed to write on them, Cedric.
Oh, you ain't?
Why, of course not.
Who's supposed to write on them, then? The fellow you're playing again?
No, you ain't playing again nobody, Cedric. Nobody's supposed to write on them.
Well, what'd they go to all the bother of putting them in there for, then?
Well, the reason for that, Cedric, why, they did put them in there. I'd stop to think about that, don't believe.
Waste of printing, looks to me like.
Oh, well, there must be some reason for it, surely. They all have them, I know that. I saw them before.
Yeah. Well, what do you think I ought to do about them?
Well, if I was you, I believe I'd just ignore them, Cedric. That's what I'd do.
Just ignore them, huh?
Yeah, I don't think it'll make no difference, no way. Doggy, that newspaper's about 4 months old.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see, number 1, Mountain Lake. Reckon what that'd be.
How many letters is he?
I don't know. I haven't thought of it yet.
Well, no, but I mean, you can tell by the puzzle and the letters it's got, Cedric.
Oh, you mean they give the answers right here?
No. See here, let me show you. You just count the number of squares for that word, and that tells you how many letters there's supposed to be in it.
I don't see what that's got to do with it.
Huh?
If it's Moon Lake, why, then it'd just be 4 letters. But if it's Old Willer Lake, why, then it'd be more.
Yeah, but see, the idea is, Cedric, that you're supposed to find one that fits the number of spaces there in a puzzle. Here, give me the thing. I'll show you.
Yeah, see if you can figure it out. I'll study up some more lakes.
Let me see here. Well, get your head out of the way, Cedric. I can't see it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters is what it's got in there.
Don't reckon it could be the mill pond, do you?
No,
What kind of a lake?
Well, it ain't no mountain lake. That's got too many letters anyway. Mill pond won't fit in here.
Yeah.
6
Maybe you could
letters.
put the extra letters in them black spaces there. Maybe that's what they're for.
No, I don't believe there. See, Mountain Lake. Yeah.
Of course, there's Briar Creek. That ain't exactly a lake, though, I don't reckon.
No.
What about Washita River?
No, that won't work, Cedric.
No.
A Mountain Lake's what it
Gotcha.
is. Yeah. Maybe we better try something else here. Work back to that after a while.
Yeah.
2, be seated.
Well,
Be seated.
I am sitting.
I mean, that's number 2 horizontals.
What is?
Be seated.
Well, I told you I am sitting. Just look at me.
Cedric, you don't understand.
You want me to sit horizontal?
For the land sakes alive. Be seated is a word we're trying to think up for the puzzle here. It's number 2 horizontal.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Right there.
Be seated, huh?
Yeah, that's it.
It's a hard one, ain't it?
Yeah, I reckon that'd be, set down.
That's just about it. Just about it.
Yeah, no, it's too long. Just 3 letters. Huh. Yeah. Could be set, I reckon. S-E-T. Yeah, that fits in there good.
We're sure going now, ain't we?
Yeah, we got to start now. Let's see now. Put this out in no time at all here. Lucky thing you got me along with you.
Yeah.
Knows about such as this. Number 1, vertical, sir.
What can that be? Vertical. Boy, that's a tough one.
Well, wait till I tell you what it is.
Well,
Vertical ain't the word we're trying to think up, Cedric.
oh, that's good, because I know I never could get that.
The word we want is...
Then maybe vertical is the name of that mountain lake.
No, Cedric. Just be quiet for a minute now so that I can figure this out. I can't concentrate and you
Vertical.
talking there. Word we're trying to get now is adopted.
It is.
Yeah. Vertical number 2 is adopted.
What do you know about that? Who adopted him?
Nobody adopted him.
Never. Poor little fella. Poor little vertical.
Listen, Cedric, what I'm trying to...
Has he got a twin brother? Is that why they call him vertical number 2?
For the land sakes...
I know when the Fitzroys had twins, everybody called him Fitz number 1 and Fitz number 2.
Yeah, well, Cedric, this ain't got nothing to do with the Fitzroy or twins, neither one. All we're trying to do is find out what adopted means.
Oh, well, I know what it means. And I hate to think about it, too. Poor little orphan vertical.
Huh?
What happened to his brother? Did somebody adopt him?
Oh, I don't know, Cedric Doggy. You got me so mixed up here, I don't know what to think no more.
Yeah. Well, I reckon there ain't nothing we can do for him, no way.
Just be quiet. Now, Cedric, now stop that crying. I ain't going to sit in this car here all day and listen to you blubber. Now, you just hush up.
I know, but I like vertical.
Well, you just be quiet, stop that crying, or get out of the car, one of the two. Now, I ain't going to listen to it.
Just puddle up every time I think about it.
Well, there ain't nothing wrong with it, Cedric. It ain't no little twin boy, so just quit worrying about it. Dry your eyes now.
Yes, Mom.
Here, wipe 'em on your shirt tail.
Ashamed of myself.
Well, just sit up there now and pay attention. Got to get this figured out if we're
Yeah,
going to
let's
work
get
the
back
puzzle.
to the crisscross puzzle.
That's
What's
what
the
I'm
next
trying to
word
do.
now?
Well, and I got better sense than to tell you. I know that.
Well, just give me a sort of a hint, Mr. Abner. I'm going good now. I believe I can get it.
Yeah, all right. Just,
If I can quit blubbering.
well, be quiet now, Cedric. Quit crying. Think of something else. I'll skip over that other. Number 7 across. Vanquished.
Vanquished.
Yeah, that's it. Vanquished.
That's where a lot of people sit down at a big table and eat it.
Well,
Vanquished.
I don't know. It might
Can't
be.
get my mind off them twin.
For the land's sake, say alive, Cedric. Now, just straighten up there. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. A big boy your age sitting out here in a back seat of a car alongside the road blubbering your eyes out.
Well, I'll get in the front seat.
Somebody come by, they think I've been beating on you or something. Vanquish. Well, that means disappear, I believe. Yeah,
that's an easy one.
Well,
Yeah, try to find a hard one in there.
Well, wait till I write this down first. Might not fit here. Let me figure it out. Vanquish.
But don't you always got them black squares to use?
D-I-S. How's that spell now?
Pretty.
Disappear. D-I-S,
Number 2.
U-P-E-R. That's a... I'll put an A in there instead of a U. This A pair there. D-I-S-A-P-E-R. Okay, that just fits.
Well, good.
I was a little leery on how to spell that. Must be right as long as it fits so good.
Bound to be. What's next?
Well, let's see
Oh,
here.
we're doing so good.
Ancient Egyptian bandit.
Hey, Mr. Abner, ain't that him coming yonder there?
Who, the Egyptian bandit?
No, Mr. Dick.
Huh?
See him down the road there?
No, I see somebody. It's too far away for me to tell who it is, though,
Well,
Cedric.
it's him. I can tell.
You sure got better eyes than I have.
Well, that's him.
Don't get I bound you, he'll sure be wore out hiking clean into that county seat and back again.
Hope he's got some more sandwiches with him.
Yeah, me too. You know, you sure got to hand it to Dick for being such a nice feller and thanking everything, don't you?
Oh, he's all right.
Yes, he
He's nice.
is. He is.
Hiked in there yesterday when we was broke down and couldn't get a new oil pump, so he walked clean back here and brung us some victuals.
Yeah, and he got that farmer to give us a bed to sleep in last night, then went back to the county seat again this morning.
Oh, he's been so nice.
Yeah.
There's no two ways about that.
Yep, there's a friend, Cedric, a true friend.
They don't come no better than him.
No,
I just hate to think of such a nice fella as he is being disappointed.
Oh, yes. Disappointed?
Yeah, when he finds out the car won't run.
Well, why won't it? What went wrong was the oil pump busted, and he's bringing the new one. That ought to make it run.
Yeah, only trouble is we're out of gas, too.
Out of gas? Well, why in the world didn't you tell Dick to bring some back with him in, long as you had to go in there anyway, Cedric?
Well, sir, here's the way I looked at it, Mr. Abner. I just figured he'd done so much for us already. I just hate to ask him to do anything else.
Granny's, Abner. I believe that's our ring.
All right, Doggy's Lum, I believe you're right.
I'll see. Hello, jot 'em down, store. This is Lum and Abner.
And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find the old fellows in the Jot 'em Down store. Lum appears to be in a very highly nervous state. Listen.
Hey, Doggies, what's the matter with you this morning, Lum? Everything you pick up, you drop.
I know it. I'm just as nervous and jumpy as a rabbit's nose.
Well, you sure do act it. What's wrong with you anyway?
Well, I just can't work and straighten up the store with somebody watching me all the time, Abner.
I ain't watching you. I'm busy painting this no sign I'm putting up here. If you don't see it on the shelf, don't ask for it. We ain't got it. Getting tired of saying no to everybody around here.
Granny, somebody's watching me.
Somebody?
Yeah.
Well, ain't nobody around here but me and you, Lum.
Oh, it ain't you. It's that Kunlun diamond feller. That's who it is.
Kunlun Diamond?
He must be looking through the windows or something.
Have you saw him?
Well, he was over there at the place yesterday,
Oh, at your place?
sneaking around there all day long.
Oh, my, what does he look like, Lum?
Well, I never actually saw him, but I kept hearing two-ear noises all the time.
Oh,
Seemed like somebody is watching me through the windows all day.
well, I do know. Well, did he leave any more than our death note?
Don't say that word, Abner. That word death.
Oh,
No, but let me tell you what happened on my way home from seeing Miss Emmeline last night. Somebody followed me.
oh.
Yes, sir.
Who was
I
it?
never stopped to find out, but I got a pretty good idea.
The diamond fella, huh?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
I started walking faster, and he started walking faster, and then I started running, and he started running.
Huh.
I bumped into a tree and might nigh tore my shoulder off.
Well, did he bump into a tree, too?
I don't know. I hope so.
Oh.
All I know is I was getting wore out, so I run up on Charlie Redfield's porch and went right in without knocking.
Oh,
In
my.
fact, I went right through the screen door.
I bound you had scared the daylights out of old Charlie, didn't you?
No, him and his woman was sitting there working a crossword puzzle, trying to stay up till a 12 o'clock curfew.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that thing.
So I sat up with them till 12 o'clock, and we looked through the stereoscope, and I looked at Niagara Falls and the
Again?
Flatiron Building and all them things.
Oh, yeah, I saw that. Just looked like you're going to jump right out in that water. When
I
you
know
look
it.
at that thing. Scares me. I don't like it at all.
Then I never had enough nerve to go outdoors again, so I just hung around till they finally asked me to stay all night.
Oh, over Charlie, huh?
Yeah, they shaken down a pallet for me.
You never went home at all last night?
No, and I'm glad I never neither, 'cause this morning I found out my place had been broke into.
Broke into?
Yes, sir.
Sure enough, Lum?
And as I sure glad the diamond wasn't over at your place, not over at mine.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, say, that reminds me. Do you mind if I bring Miss Emmeline over to your place tonight to see the diamond?
To see the diamond.
Yeah. See, last night when I was over seeing Miss Emmeline, I finally told her I had this big diamond, and I told her it might make a nice engagement ring for some certain woman.
Oh, you told her that,
Yeah,
huh?
yeah, come right out and said it.
Huh.
Sort of subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she got the idea, though.
Oh.
Oh, right away she got awfully interested and wanted to see it.
Did she sure enough? Oh, that's a good sign right
Say
there.
to you, Abner, I'm just as good as engaged right now.
Yeah. But I was just thinking here, Lum, don't you believe it'd be better if you just sort of waited on showing her the diamond and sort of surprised her with it?
Well, I can't surprise her. I done told her about it.
Oh, yeah, that's right, ain't it? Well, come to think of it, Lum, I believe this would be a bad night for Elizabeth for you to come over there. I think she's going to be busy tonight. Putting up bazaars, I think it is.
Putting up bazaars this time of the year?
Okay, that's right. This is a wrong time of year, ain't it? What's wrong with her anyway?
Well, wait a minute here. Don't you want us to come over to your place? Is that
Well, no. I want you to come over there the worst way, Lum, but...
What do you mean the worst way?
Well, I mean, I'd like to have you over, and I know Elizabeth would, too. She likes you, and she likes Miss Emmeline, but, well, doggies, I might as well tell you. That diamond ain't over there.
Well, it ain't over there.
No, it's in at the county seat.
At the county seat? Wait a minute, did you take that with you the other day without telling me?
Well, now, Lum, the only...
I know. You sold it to that jewelry feller, didn't you? You've been trying to get me to sell it, so now you decide to take things into your own hands.
Yeah, well, now, Lum, I'll admit that's what I was aiming to do, but it was Dick Huddleston's idea, not mine.
Dick Huddleston?
Yeah.
What rights he got poking his nose into my business?
Well, see, he was going to explain to you why it was and everything, and why it was the best thing to do, and, well, doggies, the way it worked out, I believe it was the best thing to get shut of it, too.
Of all in art. How much money did you get for it?
What? Well, I never got nothing.
Nothing? Well,
wait a minute now, Lum. Don't go flying off the handlebars. Now, let me explain to you what happened.
Oh, me.
See, I left the diamond with the jewelers in there so as he'd have time to examine it good, and then me and Dick Huddleston and Cedric went over to the lunchroom there and had lunch, and when I come back, why, the jeweler fellow was dead.
Dead?
He died of a heart attack, and he had that diamond in his hand when he died, too, Lum.
I'll be dead, Blank.
If that don't prove the thing's got a curse on it, I don't know what does.
One, two, goodness. Wait a minute. You mean you just left the diamonds there?
Well, natural, I wasn't going to touch the thing.
But that's worth a fortune.
I don't care. I'd rather be poor and alive, Lum.
For goodness sakes. Well, wait a minute. What was the matter with Dick? Why didn't he have sense enough to get it back?
Well, he don't know I left it. I never told him because I was afraid he'd go back and get it. And so that I just never wanted to take that chance on him.
Me, this is the worst one day of my life. Let me get to that phone.
Well, now, Lum, I'll tell you why Dick and me decided to do this.
I don't want to hear it. Of all the idiotic stunts I ever heard in my life, this outcaps them all. Hello, Mamie?
Then I figured it is.
This is Lum Abner. Oh, I'm tolerably well, thank you. Would you... he's fine, too.
I ain't done it.
Get me the jewelry store at the county seat quick as you can. Yeah, I'll hold the phone.
Now, Lum, don't try to get that diamond back now. It's hainted. Death and destruction follows it, Lum.
Well, you might have got some money out of it anyway.
Well, the jeweler had it, and he's dead, and the feller that had it and sold it to you, he's dead, and you lessees had it, and he got run over by a car, and you had it, and a rocking chair fell on you, Lum.
Wait a minute. Hello, Mamie?
Oh, we ought to be glad to get shut up.
Closed? For good? Yeah, I know he's dead. Yeah, that's a good idea. Try his house. He must have a fence. Yeah, I'll wait.
Lum, I still think you're making a mistake trying to locate that thing.
You keep out of this. You caused me enough trouble for one day.
It's hainted. I know it is, Lum.
Hello? Is this the jewelry man's residence? I know he did, but I want to talk to his woman if he's got one. Oh, when did she do that? Well, where is her hometown? Oh, much obliged. Goodbye.
What is it, Lum?
How do you like that?
Huh?
She's gone.
Gone?
Moved back to her hometown. And whoever that was that answered the phone didn't know what town it was.
All right, Doggy, that's good.
Good?
Yes, sir.
Abner, don't you realize you've just lost a fortune? Don't you realize I was going to get married
Lum,
with that?
Lum. Who's that coming up out? Huh? I don't know who that is, but Doggy, from the looks of him, I believe I got a pretty good idea. Look at that.
She don't reckon.
Mind out, mind.
Well, how do you do, sir?
I am here.
Yeah, I see you there.
You do not know who I am, but I know who you are.
Well, I'm proud to know you.
Now, Lum, I believe I better go out and make the deal ever.
You stay right here now.
Permit me to introduce myself. I am his son.
I do, Mr. Sir.
I have come a long way. I have come from Tibet, from the Forbidden Valley high in the Kunlun mountains.
Kunlun. Oh.
Lum, I hate to be late with them deal ever.
Abner, come back here.
I have a mission to recover the sacred diamond of the cult of the Black Leopard. So, where is it?
I ain't got it. I just ain't got it.
Do not waste time. The Sari knows all things. Where is
I tell you, I ain't got it. Abner taken it to the county seat and left it at the jewelry store there.
it? Is this the truth you speak?
Yeah, honest it is. And I don't know where it's at now, 'cause the jewelry feller died yesterday, and his woman left town. We don't know where she went to.
The jeweler, he's dead, you say?
Yeah?
Ah, the path of death and destruction. You may be telling the truth. But if you are not... If
What you drawing your
Kunlun
finger across your
diamond
throat
is
for?
ever found in your possession again, you will know the fury of the black leopard. And remember, his Sari never fails.
What did he draw his finger across his throat?
I don't know, but I never liked the sound of it, I'll tell you that.
Let me sit down here before my legs give way.
I don't believe I much like that feller.
You know, Abner, I'm glad now I never had that diamond. I believe you done me a favor and say it.
I know I did, Lum. That's what I was trying to tell you. I taken the thing in there and got shut of it. No, Lum, don't sneak up on a feller that way,
No.
Cedric. Scare me half to death there.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here's a package come for you in the mail.
Oh, pack it. Yeah, well, give it here, Cedric. Don't stand there and hold it. Don't be feller's Norris and tore up as I am anyway.
Yeah. Say, who was that feller I just seen leave the store? He asked me a lot of questions the other day.
Oh, my goodness, Lum. Look at here.
What is it?
It's a diamond. The jewelry store sent it back.
Granny's, Abner. I believe that's our ring.
All right, Doggy Lum, I believe you're right.
I'll see. Hello, Jot 'em Down store. This is Lum and Abner.
And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Lum and Abner in the Jot 'em Down store trying to decide what to do with the jewel. Listen.
Yeah, well, I ain't going to keep it over at my place no more, Lum. I can tell you that right now.
Well, you won't be in no danger, Abner. That Hisari, or whatever he called his name, ain't in town no more.
Well, why don't you keep the diamond over at your place then?
Well, he might be in town.
Yeah, I know dad blame well he is. And if he ain't here right now, he soon will be.
Yeah, I reckon you're right. No use denying it.
The only reason he left town was 'cause we told him the diamond was at the county seat. When he gets there and starts hunting around for it, well, you know he's bound to find out sooner or later that it was sent back to us on him.
Yeah, I wonder how come they knowed where to send the diamond.
Huh?
Our name wasn't on the box it was in or nothing.
Oh, well, when that jewelry feller taken it to examine it, well, he wrote my name and address down on a little slip of paper.
Oh, I see.
That was just before he died with the diamond in his hand.
Oh, Abner, I wish you'd stop saying that.
Well, that's the way it happened. That's what's going to happen to me and you, too, if we don't get shut of that thing.
Now, that's something else I want you to stop saying.
Well, Lum, you heard yourself what that Cellar feller told us. He stood not 2 feet away from where you're sitting right now and said if he ever caught us with that diamond in our hands again, why...
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Well, it means having your throat cut, I reckon. He dragged his finger across his throat whenever he made that funny noise.
I was afraid that's what he was meaning.
Yeah. You know, I almost wish I'd never bought that thing in the first place. Even if I did get a bargain in it.
Yeah, well, we've just got to get shut of it now. That's all there are to it, Lum.
Yeah, but how can we? In the first place, now that Miss Emmeline saw it, I know she's got her heart set on having it when we get engaged. And in the second place, it seems like the thing's sort of attached to us.
Attached to us?
Yeah, it appears like we couldn't get shut of it if we wanted to.
Oh,
I give it to Ulysses the other day to take home, and he didn't get 20 foot away from the store when he was hit by a car. And I had to go out in the street and pick up the diamond.
Yeah, I know. I seen that, yeah.
Then you taken it to the county seat and run away and left it there, and it come back to us in the mail.
Well, that's 'cause it's handed in. That's why that all this happens, Lum.
You know, Iron Grannies, I believe you're right.
I ain't no doubts about it. I know I ain't.
I'm beginning to have an awful peculiar feeling about that diamond. Seems almost like it's alive.
Alive? Oh, well, it couldn't be alive, Lum. It's just a hunk of glass or rock or something.
Well, not alive exactly, but it seems like maybe it's got a ghost or a spirit or something that's running around haunting me.
Oh, for the land's sake.
Seems like it's with me all the time. When I sit down to eat, it's almost like there's somebody sitting across the table from me.
Oh, well, I have that, too. Somebody sitting across the table from me.
Well, I thought he'd been bothering you, and you're just ashamed to admit to it.
Yeah, I've had this for years. It's Elizabeth. She always sits right across from me.
Oh, well, that ain't what I mean. This is something I can't see.
Well, how do you know it's there, then?
Well, I can sort of feel it.
Well, is it just sit there and eat right along with you?
No, I don't eat nothing.
Not hungry, huh?
No, I don't think that's it. It's just...
Well, as long as you can't see it, Law, maybe it's sneaking victuals when you ain't looking.
Oh, no, there ain't no victuals gone, except from what I eat.
Maybe it just can't go your cooking.
Oh, Abner, you don't understand.
Well, Lum, I wouldn't worry about it. Nothing that don't eat wouldn't have enough strength to hurt you very much. I wouldn't be scared of that.
Well, it ain't that I'm exactly scared, but I know good and well there's actually a curse on that diamond now.
Well, I believe there is, too, so let's get shut of it. That's what I want to do.
Well, I told you, it just seems like we can't do it. Just wants to stick right to us.
That dog is if that Hazari feller comes back, well, give it to him. He seems to want it bad enough.
Okay, that's one thing we can't do.
Why not?
Well, we don't dare admit to him that we've got it again. Or you know what he said happened to us.
Oh, yeah, that...
Yeah, that's right.
Never thought about that. We are stuck with the thing, ain't we?
Oh, every way you look at it, we are.
Yeah, let's see. Well, why don't we just go out and back there and take that diamond and throw that thing just as far as we can, Mom?
No, we don't want to do that.
That'll get shut of it.
In the first place, it'd be bound to hit somebody and kill them, just sure as the world.
Oh, yeah, that thing, yeah, it's liable to do it.
Second place, it's worth a fortune. And with all the money me and you owe on these mortgages and everything, a fortune's something we need a lot of.
Yeah, old Squire's camp will be coming around here pretty soon to foreclose again.
Yeah, what I wish we could do is figure out some plan to where we could get it out of town for a while till this Mr. Hisari quits following us, and then we could get it back.
Yeah, it would be good, but I don't know where we could send it or who to or nothing else.
In a way, I'd sort of hate to do that, too, because it might bring bad luck to whoever we send it to.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't be... Doggies, wait a minute. Just a minute. I believe I've got the very feller.
Who?
My brother-in-law.
Fred?
Yes, sir. There's a feller I've been trying to get even with for a long time. Let's just send that to old Fred.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, he's the one, Lon.
Of course, if he just take it and put it in a safety deposit box there in the bank, I don't reckon it'd do him no harm.
Well, tell him not to put it in a safety deposit box then.
Well, I want him to put it in there.
Huh?
I don't want him to have no bad luck on account of it.
Oh, well, that ain't exactly what I had in mind, but...
I think that's a good idea, though. Let's do it right away before this Hisari gets back to town.
Yeah, send it to Fred.
You wrap it up and write Fred's address on it.
No, you wrap it up, Mom. The less I touch that thing, the better I like it.
All right, then. I'll do it. I ain't afraid of it. It's in there safe back there, ain't it?
Yeah, that's where you put it.
You start writing a letter to Fred telling what to do with the dime.
Don't get this to be a good one on him. This is one time I'll fix him up.
Yeah, howdy.
Oh, well, howdy, Grandpap. I never seen you coming up out there.
Charity wants me to get a can of pepper, Abner.
Pepper?
Yep.
Ain't got none.
Ain't got none.
No.
Don't give me that stuff. You've got pepper, I know you have.
We ain't no such a thing.
Why, you give me that story every time I come in here.
Just look on the shelves there. You can see for yourself there ain't none, Grandpa.
Oh, I don't care about that pigeon-toed shelf claptrap. You've got it hid away back under the counter someplace.
We ain't no such
You have
We
done
ain't
it.
done it.
I know how you storekeepers run things. You keep it hid back there till some special customer comes along.
Listen, Grandpappy.
My money's just as good as anybody else's.
We ain't got no special customers. Now, dog, if we did have, you wouldn't be one up. I'll tell you that right
What's
now.
all this fuss about, for goodness sake?
Oh, that grandpap claims we're hiding pepper behind the counter from him.
We don't hide pepper or nothing else, Grandpap, and you know it. Everything we've got sitting right out in plain sight. One feller's just as welcome to it as the next.
Yeah, see there, Smarty?
Well, I just won't buy no pepper here then. I'll just go over to Dick Huddleston's store and get it from him.
I wish you would. I wish you'd get everything you buy over there.
Wait a minute. As long as you're going over there, I wonder if you'd do me a favor and mail this package, Grandpap.
Yeah, I reckon so.
That's the right address on it, ain't it, Abner?
Let's see. 472 Elm Street. Yeah, that's right.
Here you are, Grandpap. Much obliged to you. That's all right. You better have some pepper the next time I come in here, though, I'll tell you that.
If we do get any, I'll hide it, you varmint.
Don't fuss at
Let him
him
go.
that way, Abner.
He started, come in here, started all
Wait a
that
minute.
talk.
Did you write your letter to Fred?
Oh, doggies, no, I forgot it.
Well, get busy and do it. We want the letter to get there as quick as the diamond, so Fred won't start opening up the box.
Oh, my goodness. What was that?
Somebody must have thrown something through the window.
Doggies, that's Grandpap. That varmint, he throwed a rock at us. That's
Rock,
what he...
nothing. Look what's sticking in that post right there by your head.
Huh?
A knife.
Well, I do know. Doggie, that's a kind of a knife I've been wanting. Look at that.
Wait a minute. Here's a piece of paper of something sticking on
Now,
there.
that Grandpappy spears hard to go around throwing knives through windows. If I don't
Granny,
walk
it's a
him...
note. Listen to this, Abner. It says, the man who deceives Hisari brings upon himself the wrath of the black leopard.
Oh.
You have the Kunlun diamond, but you will not have it long.
Uh-oh. He's back.
Yeah.
Does he say anything about business?
No, just the same as did, though.
Huh?
And I'm glad we got that diamond in the mail. That's the only thing that's going to save our necks.
If he comes in here, I'm going to tell him that Fred's got it.
Well, no, don't do that. Just tell him we ain't got it, and that'll be the truth.
Yeah, but will he believe it? For the land's sakes, look at Grandpap rushing back over here. He must have thought of another argument. Where's that baseball bat?
fellas, come on over and give me a hand. Richard's been hurt.
Hurt? What happened?
Well, one of them strong boxes he's got in the post office fell on his head and knocked him unconscious.
Oh, my
It
goodness.
happened while he was weighing up that package you give me. Oh, by the way, here it is. I never did get to mail it.
Oh, my goodness. Look, Lum. It's back again.
Granny's, Abner. I believe that's our ring.
All right, Doggies, Lum, I believe you're right.
I'll see. Hello, jot 'em down, store. This is Lum and Abner.
And now, let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Lum and Abner in their Jot-'em-Down store, still trying to figure out some way to safeguard the ill-fated jewel. Listen.
Well, Lum, can't we raise just one window shade in here? I can't hardly see what I'm doing.
I can't help it. You ain't raising no window shade.
Well, let me unlock the door then, get some fresh air in here.
No, we ain't going to unlock no doors neither. So you may as well just get that idea right out of your head.
Well, we can't do no business closed up this way, Lum. Folks have been coming down here at the store all day long wanting in, rattling the door out there and us hid inside.
Yeah, and we're going to stay hid, too.
We're losing business.
Well, that's better than losing your head.
Huh?
I ain't going to take no chances on that Hisari throwing any more knives at me like he done yesterday.
Well, he missed you. Don't my notions on it. He's got a poor aim.
Yeah, but next time he might accidental get me.
I believe that Hazer is about as bad as a knife thrower I seen in a show one time. I blowed 15 cents to see that, too, and he couldn't hit nothing.
Abner, couldn't we change the subject? Talk about something else for a spell.
Yeah, sure. This feller had a woman stand up again a big board there, and he swung knives at her for a half hour. Just might now outlined her with them, sticking in the board all around her, and never did hit her. Charlie Redfield was there with me, and Finally, last time he throwed the knife, it went right by her neck, and I said, come on, Charlie, you missed her again. Let's get out of here and go home.
Well, I think that fellow was supposed to miss her.
I could have hit her.
That was the idea of his act, to come as close to her as he could without hitting her. But this is sorry feller ain't acting. He means business.
Wait a minute, I believe that's all right.
Don't answer it, Abner. It might be a trap or something.
Well, I'll see who it is. They can't trap me on the head. Hello. Got 'em down store and library. Abner Peabody doing the talking. Oh, howdy, Miss Huddleston.
Good.
Well, yes, we called up a while ago, want to know how Dick was feeling. Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear it, yes.
Well, tell her we'll fix him up a basket of fruit tomorrow if we're still alive.
Yeah, well, give him our best regards, Miss Huddleston. All right. Goodbye.
How's he doing?
Oh, pretty good, she says. Setting up. Says he's got a pretty good headache where that strong box fell down and whopped him on the head. Doc Miller didn't find nothing special wrong with him, though.
No concussion, sir.
She didn't say. Reckon he's sitting on a couple of cushions or pillars or something. She said she made him as comfort as possible.
No, I mean concussions on the head.
I guess he's got his head on a couple of soft pillars, too, if it's hurting him.
Oh, let it go.
You know, I feel sort of guilty for not telling her that it was our fault that he got whopped.
Our fault?
Why, sure. He had the diamond in his hand when he got hit. We know by now, Lum, that something happens to everybody that gets a hold of that thing.
Yeah, but I never figured he'd have it long enough for nothing to happen to him. All we was trying to do was mail the diamond to your brother-in-law, Fred. Get shut of it for a while.
Yeah, we ought to figure, though, that he's a postmaster, and so natural he'd have to handle it. Tell you, Lum, it just ain't safe for nobody to touch that thing. I'll tell you that
you're
right now.
right. It ain't.
Dangerous.
Special not with a fella around town throwing knives at you. If my plan with Squire Skimp works out, though, maybe we'll be shut of it for good.
Well, I wish Squire'd hurry up and get here, then, so that we can open up the store again. I'd feel a heap safer if we'd let a little daylight in this place, Lum. This is creepy in here.
Just sit down and take it easy. We oughtn't have to wait much longer.
Well, I can't sit down. I'm too nervous, don't it? I feel up like a caged-up lion in here.
Well, here, sit down and look at the wish book. There's enough light in here for that.
What do I want to look at the wish book for, Lum?
Well, me and you'll have quite a bit of money to spend if we can make a good enough deal with Squire to sell the diamond.
You reckon Squire'll actually buy it?
Well, I don't know. He's interested in stuff like diamonds. He always claims he's got good connections where he can buy and sell stuff like that.
Yeah, I've heard him brag about that.
And he'll more than likely want to make a deal of some kind with us because he's so anxious to get the money out of them mortgages he holds on our places.
Well, I hope he does. I'd sure hate to lose my home out of this mix-up. I'll tell you that right now.
Well, don't worry. You won't. Here, look at the catalog.
They're going to throw knives. I don't want to be out in the street when they do it.
They got some nice stuff in the catalog there if you just look at it.
What is it?
Oh, I don't know. It's too dark in here to tell.
Well, here, doggies, maybe this will help a little.
Look out, Abner. Don't put that window blind up.
Well, now you can see something in here, don't you?
Yeah, and Hesari can see in here, too.
Well, Lum, you go blind as a bat trying to read with that shade down. Now you can see the catalog.
Yeah, it is better.
Well, sure, your eyes are bugged out like a tromped-on toad frog trying to read.
Oh, these are just some pictures of some toy boats here.
Well, I don't want no toy boat. Well, doggies, what's that silo doing there?
Silo? Where?
Right there in the picture. See it standing there on that rock there in the middle of the pond.
Oh, well, that ain't no silo. That's a lighthouse. That's the ocean around it there.
A lighthouse?
Yeah.
I never seen one of them before.
Well, I ain't surprised. There ain't no lighthouses here in Pine Ridge. Fact is, I don't reckon there's one in the state.
They ain't?
No, not a lighthouse in the state.
Doggies, there's a good opening for somebody, ain't it?
What is?
Putting up a lighthouse. Body wouldn't have no competition. I'd love to go in on that.
Well, what would you want with a lighthouse here for? There ain't no ships around here to need one.
Well, that might be just the reason they ain't. If we had a good lighthouse, it'd more likely be lots of big ships come in here.
Well, silly, you gotta have an ocean before you can have ships.
Maybe the lighthouse would bring one.
Well, better get the telephone there. It ain't safe for me to stand up there. Makes too good a target for a knife.
Yeah, I'll stand up little. That's what I'll get it. Hello, John, I'm down store and library. Abner Peabody doing the talking. Oh, yeah, Miss Skimp. You done what? Well, for the land's sake.
What'd she do?
Well, I'm sorry to hear that.
I am too. What is it, though? Hurry
yeah,
up.
it's something about squabbling. Yeah, I'll tell Well, much obliged for telling us. Goodbye.
What happened?
Miss Skimp said Squire stepped out of the front door on his way over here to see you, Lum, and he got attacked of appendicitis or something.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Doggers, it just looks to me like we ain't supposed to get shut of that dead blame diamond, Lum.
I know it. Every single time we've tried to get rid of it, something happens to where we gotta keep it.
It's haunted, that's all there to it.
Yeah, looks like it all.
Oh, it is.
Well, there ain't but one thing to do now, and that's to hide it in some good, safe place. Bury it, maybe.
Bury it?
Yeah.
In the ground?
Hey, wait a minute. I believe down in that basement over at your house would be a good place.
Hold on now, wait just a minute now, Lum.
I think that's just the place for it. I'll meet you over there tonight, long about 11 o'clock.
Now, at about 4 minutes after 11, we find the old fellow stealthily digging a small hole in the basement of the Peabody home.
There, I reckon it ought to be big enough. Don't you think so?
I still don't like the idea of this diamond being buried right underneath where I live.
Well, it can't bring you no harm when it's buried down under the ground this way. I don't think.
I still don't like it.
Well, we won't leave it here but for a few days. Or weeks.
Huh?
Just till that Hazari gets unencouraged looking for it and leaves town.
Yeah, Doggers, Lum, why don't you sell this to Hazari? He wants it bad enough.
I told you we can't do that. But you know what he said would happen to us if he ever found it on us again.
Yeah, but, Lum, it seems to me like...
Besides that, I don't know as how I'd want to sell it.
Don't want to sell it?
Someday that's going to be Miss Emmeline's engagement ring. Hold the lamp over here, Abner. I want to open the box and just look at the diamond once more before we bury it.
Yeah, here, let me get a hold on it. Yeah. I still say, though, if we
hold it a little closer.
A little closer?
That's it.
Burn your mustache here if you ain't careful.
Granny, just look at that thing sparkle.
Oh, it
sparkles like a diamond.
Yeah, it sparkles. Ain't no doubt about that.
Hey, what happened? Where's the light?
I don't know. That lamp just blowed out, Lum.
Well, hurry up. Light it again. Dark as pitch down here.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to find a match, Doggett. I got one someplace. Yeah, here's one right here.
Here, that's better. Now we can finish. Hold it over here. Oh, my goodness, Abner, look.
Huh?
The diamond's gone. It's gone. Granny's, Abner. I believe that's our ring.
All right, Doggett, Lum, I believe you're right.
I'll see. Hello, jot 'em down, store. This is Lum and Abner.
And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Lum and Abner in the Jot 'em Down store still trying to solve this new mystery. Listen.
Well, did you look good down there in the cellar?
Yeah, I went down there.
I mean, did you look everywhere?
Yeah, I believe I did.
Never even found a trace of the diamond, huh?
No, not a trace.
That's peculiar, the way that thing disappeared. Just can't imagine what happened to it. I don't ordinarily believe in ghosts or spirits, but I don't know how else could have took the thing.
No.
The lamp weren't out more than 2 minutes, I don't think, was it?
No, I don't believe it was, no.
Uh-huh. Well, I don't see how anybody could have sneaked in the cellar and got it in that short a time. And I know he couldn't got out again before ever you got the lamp lit without being saw by one of us.
No, you're right, Lum. He couldn't have.
And there ain't no place down that where a fella could hide.
No, it's pretty small, all right, down there.
When you was holding the lamp there and it went out, did you feel anything or feel anybody blowing on it?
No, I never felt a thing.
Gosh, that's peculiar. That thing's hainted, that's all they are to it.
Well, I've said that all along, Lum.
It couldn't have dropped out of the box and rolled nowhere, because the box was sitting right there on the floor.
Yeah.
And even if it had we could have found it again the way we went over the place last night.
Yeah. Well, of course, there's one way to look at it, Lum. Now, it might be a good riddance, you know, and there's no telling what dreadful thing might have happened to you if you'd have kept that diamond.
Well, to be right honest, Abner, it is sort of a relief not to have to worry about it. But on the other hand, it still gives me a kind of a creepy feeling the way it disappeared right in front of our eyes that way.
Yeah.
I wonder just how much magics that Hussari could do.
Magics?
Yeah, I know he's back of this somehow.
Well, I know he is, too, as far as that goes.
Reckon he could make himself invisible?
Well, if he was in that cellar last night, he must be able to, Lum, for I never seen him, I know that.
Granny, I had the worst dream last night. I dreamt I was in a well, and Hussari come sliding down the rope.
Huh.
Only instead of looking like he does, he had a sort of a gopher's head with big, long teeth.
And I believe he wouldn't look quite so scary that way. Might be a little improvement in his looks, actually.
Anyway, he kept coming closer and closer to where I was, and... Hey, what's that?
Huh?
Look on the floor there by the door.
What? Oh.
Ain't that another note?
Looks like the envelope of some kind. Want me to get it?
Yeah. What's he want with me now? He's got the diamond. Ain't he satisfied?
Doggy, this envelope's got your name on it, all right. Mr. Lum Edwards.
Oh, me.
Hey, Doggy's, Lum. It's got perfume on it, too. Just smell that.
But don't hold it so close to me. It's more likely some kind of poison.
Poison? How can you tell?
I don't know. You open it up and see. Just don't get it too close to me while you're doing it, though.
Yeah, all right. Doggy, this is the nicest smelling poison I ever smelled. I'll say that first.
What does it say?
Well, just a minute. I'll get it spread out here. Says, Dearest Lum.
Dearest?
He sure is a friendly feller, ain't he?
Yeah.
Dearest Lum, I have a lot of papers to correct at the schoolhouse tonight, and I wonder if you would be kind enough to walk home with me about 10 o'clock tonight.
Well, what's he correcting papers at the schoolhouse for?
Oh, well, wait a minute. This ain't from him, Lum.
Huh?
It's signed Love, Emmeline.
Emily?
Yeah, hooker.
Well, bless her heart. Bless her little heart. Did she actually write dearest there?
Yeah,
Let me
yeah.
see.
Well, look right there. There it is. And then it says love down there at the bottom. Look at that. Ain't that sweet?
Granny, this is the nicest thing that's happened to me in weeks.
Well, what'd she want to send you poison for, Lum?
That ain't poison. That's perfume.
You said it was poison.
Well, whatever it is, it's wonderful. Granny's dearest Lum.
What'd you say?
Love, Emily.
Oh.
What time did she say she'd be there?
Let's see. It's right here. 10 o'clock, it says.
10 o'clock. Wonderful world. Abner, will you watch the store the rest of the day?
Rest of the day? Well, Lum, it ain't 10 o'clock yet, Lum. It's a long ways from there.
I know, but I got to iron my breeches and shine up my shoes and I don't know what all. Granny, dearest love.
As the hour approaches 10, we find Grandpappy Spears spending a happy but argumentative evening playing checkers with Abner at the Peabody home. Their wives are attending a Red Cross gathering at Mrs. Barton's house.
Yeah, go ahead, Abner. It's your move.
No, it is. I'm just studying here. Don't try to rush me, Grandpap. Now, doggies, I can take just as much time as I want to. Ain't again the rules of the game.
All right. Does take a feller like you more time to figure something out than an ordinary feller.
I had something in mind. You hollered at me and enjoyed it out. Let's see now. What was I aiming to do?
Have you heard how Squire Skimp's getting along?
Move that right there. Oh, all right, I guess. Doc Miller operated on him last night, taking his appendices or something out. And Skimp says he's resting easy today.
Oh, well, good. That's all easy about him. Everybody's sure been getting banged up lately, ain't they?
Yeah.
Dick Huddleston, Ulysses S. Quincy. Reckon why all these things happens all at once this way.
Well, it's hard to say, I reckon, Grandpap. I don't guess it'll happen much more, though. I believe I'll move that one right there. That's it right there.
It's about time.
How?
I thought the women folks would get home from the Red Cross meeting before you made up your mind there.
Well, I might move slow, but that's just 'cause I'm planning out a bunch of tricky stuff.
Tricky stuff.
Well, let's see. You just try to get out of that here.
Oh, that don't bother me none. Just right where I want you to move.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you right where you want me now. Just been waiting for you to make that mistake. Fact is, I led you into it.
Oh, Preto. Don't be doing so much talking. Let's see. Get out of it.
Yeah, let's see. Wasn't that your ring there?
Ring? I don't. Did the phone ring?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I'll see. That don't go moving no men now if this is something tricky or to get me away from that board. Hello? No, Mom. Elizabeth went to a meeting over at Miss Barton's, and she ain't home yet. Oh, I see. You're calling from there, huh? Oh. Yeah, all right. Well, I'll tell her when she gets home. Well, much obliged, Miss Emmeline. Goodbye.
Yeah, what was that?
Oh, Elizabeth started home from the meeting, forgot her pocketbook. She's always losing her pocketbooks or her gloves or something, leaves them somewhere all the time.
Is it time for that pigeon-toed meeting to break up already?
Well, yes, might nigh 10 o'clock. Dog, old Lum must be on his way to the schoolhouse long about now.
Schoolhouse?
Yeah, he got all fancied up for tonight.
For what? What's he going to do?
Oh, it wasn't much, Miss Emmeline just sent him a note today saying she had to correct a lot of school papers over at the school tonight, and she wanted Lum to come over and walk home with her.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah.
Say, wait a minute. Wasn't that Miss Emmeline you just talked to on the phone?
Huh?
I heard you say goodbye to Miss Emmeline, and she's calling from the Bartons, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was calling to tell... Wait a minute, that's right. Maybe she meant she's going to work late tomorrow night. I better call her back and get this straightened out, Grandpa.
Yeah, be a shame for Lum to walk over there for nothing.
Why, sure, especially after he spent might nigh all day ironing his breeches. He's got a crease on them things, so where he's going to cut himself, he crossed his legs.
Yeah, you ought to have them sewed in there. I got Charity to sew my seams in there.
Hello? Miss Barton? Is Miss Emmeline there? Could I speak to her, please, Mom?
When is Lum and Miss Emmeline going to get hitched?
Oh, I don't know. Lum keeps saying it. Hello? Miss Emmeline, this is Abner Peabody. Say, wasn't you going to meet Lum over at the schoolhouse tonight at 10 o'clock? Well, what night did you mean, then? Tomorrow night? Well, didn't you write him a note today? You never...
Pine tree, and they hauled it away to the mill. Oh, Miss Emmeline. Miss Emmeline. It's me, it's Lum. Whereabouts are you?
Your Miss Emmeline is not here, but I am.
Huh?
Welcome, my friend.
Sorry. Granny's, Abner. I believe that's our ring.
I know this, Lum. I believe you're right.
I'll see. Hello, jot 'em down, store. This is Lum and Abner.
And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Abner in the Jot 'em Down store. Cedric is just entering. Listen.
Come in.
Mr. Abner, look what I got. Just look
for
what
the
I got
land's
here.
sakes, howdy, Cedric. What's that you're toting around?
Just look at it. Surprise for you.
Well, I can't see what it is. You got that shawl draped all over it there.
Oh, that's right. Sure. Take that off and look at it.
Yeah. For the land's sake. What's in that cage there, Cedric?
It's a parrot.
A parrot?
Yes, sir.
Where in the world did you get that thing?
I traded Gomer Bates for it.
Well,
Made a good deal, too.
he did, huh?
Oh, I skinned him something terrible.
Who, the parrot? He don't look skinned to me. He's got all these feathers on as far as I can see.
No, Mom, I mean Gomer.
Oh.
Skinned him. You know, all I had to give him for this was just my car.
Your car?
Yes, Mom, and $1 to boot.
Wait a minute, Cedric. You mean you give an automobile for this here measly little bird?
Well, wait, Mr. Abner. Wait till I tell you what this parrot can do. He can talk.
Well, natural. All parrots can talk, Cedric.
Can.
Why, sure. That's the whole idea of a parrot. They just sit around and keep asking for crackers. I've never saw nothing in my life with an appetite for crackers like them things has.
Be doggone.
And they're all named Polly.
Oh, well, this ain't named Polly.
Huh?
His name's General.
General? Well, a parrot can't be named that, Cedric. That sounds silly.
What would?
General wants a cracker. Now, you know, that don't sound right.
Well, that's his name, though. That's what Gomer said it was.
Where in the world did Gomer ever get this parrot?
He got it from his brother when he was home on a furlough from the Marines.
Oh, he did, huh?
Brung it home with him.
Huh. Well, if I was you, Cedric, I believe I'd take this back to Gomer and just tell him the deal's off.
Well, wait till you hear him talk, though, Mr. Abner.
I've heard parrots talk before.
Oh, you're
Cedric.
going to like him. Well, this can say a whole lot of junk. Just listen, Master. Watch him. Hello, General.
Oh.
Hello, General. I reckon he's asleep, is he? It's cute here. Hello, General.
And you give an automobile for that thing.
Oh, well, he can talk. I heard him with my own ears.
Oh, everything! The Marines are here!
You there, Mr. Abner?
The Marines are here! The Marines are here!
Well, I do know. Is that all he can say?
Oh, no, Mom. He can say some other stuff.
He can.
Yeah, wait a minute. General, how old are you? How old are you?
Oh, everything! The Marines are here!
Doggies don't even know how old he is. You sure did get skinned, Cedric.
Oh, wait till I know something you can ask him. What are your orders, General? You ain't going back to sleep.
No,
What are your orders, General?
Look here.
Around the place! Roll down!
You hear that, Mr. Abner?
That don't sound like so much, Cedric. You better now go get a hold of Gomer Bates and trade back and get your car back again.
Oh, no, Mom. I'm going to keep him. I believe he's smarter than I am. I'm going to take him to school with him.
I still wouldn't give a car for him if he was, Cedric. That's too much.
I'm going to let him take the examinations for me.
Yeah, it might be improvement, but you better get your automobile back from Gomer.
I can't now. I've got to get back to school. Mind if I leave the General here till school's out?
Leave him here?
Yes, Mom.
I don't know, Cedric. The way Lum's feeling the last couple of days, I don't much think he'd want no parrot hanging around the store here.
Well, can't I just put him back in the feed room there, just inside the door?
Oh, well, all right. You're bound and determined. You see that you keep him away from that cracker barrel,
Yes, Mom, I will. He can't get out of this cage.
Well, hurry up and get it back there. I see Lum coming up out there, Cedric.
I'm hurrying. I'll see you later, Mr. Abner. I'll just go out the back door.
Yeah, all right, Cedric. Hurry up. Oh, they cut down the old pine tree. Well, howdy, Lum.
Granny's Abner, what am I going to do?
Huh?
What am I going to do? I can't just keep hiding around like this the rest of my life.
Law me now, stop worrying, Lum. Got yourself looking like a Norris wretch.
Well, don't you realize what day this is?
Why, sure. Monday.
Well, it's more than that. This might be my last day on Earth.
Oh, well, huh?
You know, when Hazari tricked me into meeting him at the schoolhouse the other night.
I know. He sent you a note and signed Miss Emmeline's name to it.
Yeah, well, that night he told me to give him the diamond right then and there. It'd be the end of me. I told him I couldn't give it to him.
Why, of course not. You can't give him something you ain't got.
But he just wouldn't believe I lost it.
Oh, Fredo.
No matter what I said, I couldn't convince him. I told him I thought sure he'd stole it from me, but he talked me out of that quick enough.
Well, no, if he had it, he wouldn't still be trying to get it from you. You know that.
Yeah. Granny's Abner, you sure you ain't got no ideas where it went?
I don't know nothing, I don't think, Lum. The light went off when we was down there in the cellar, and when we lit the lamp, the diamond was gone. That's all I know.
I know it. Granny's, maybe we ought to go over and search some more.
I've looked that place over with you now a dozen times, Lum.
Well, he finally said he'd give me one more chance to hand over the diamond to him.
Yeah, well, you told me that. But, doggies, nothing's happened to you so far, has it?
Oh, yes, it has.
It has?
Yeah. When I was getting up this morning, he throwed another knife through my window there with a note on it saying he was getting tired of waiting and this was my last day.
Oh, my goodness alive.
Said he's going to see me today and that'd end it one way or the other.
You mean he's, coming here to the store today?
Well, he never said. I wished I knowed where it was going to be so I could be somewhere else.
Well, did he tell you what time he'd see you?
No, he never told me that neither. That's the worst part of this thing, not knowing when or where.
Now, doggies, wait a minute, Lump. I can answer both them questions for you, I believe. Ain't that him coming yonder?
Oh, my goodness, that's him, Abner. What am I going to do?
Well, don't get excited now, Lump. I'll tell you what. You just slip out the back door and let me talk to him. See if I can't straighten this thing out for you.
No, Abner, I don't want you to stay here neither. It's too dangerous the way he throws them knives around.
Oh, well, I don't think he'll do nothing to me. You're the one he's after, not me. Hurry up now, Lum. Get on out of here before he sees you. You better go on over to your place and hide. That's what you better do.
All right. Abner, I'll never forget you helping me this way as long as I live.
Hurry up. He'll be in here in a second. Get on out of sight.
I'll be up in my barn loft if you need me.
All right. Get on out of here. Yeah, howdy do, Mr. Zary. Come right on in.
Thank you. I have come to see your partner, Mr. Edwards.
Oh, ain't that cute? He, just stepped out a while ago.
Oh? And where did he go?
I don't believe he told me. But now, you don't mind sitting down there in that chair, I'd sort of like to talk to you myself.
I have not the time to talk to you.
Well, I might have something pretty interesting to say to you. You know, you're a pretty hard feller to find, Hazari. I've been trying to get hold of you for the last couple of days. Fact is, I was awful glad to find out that you was coming over here today.
Oh, then you know.
Yeah, I know. Now, here's what I want to talk to you about. Just what's the best deal you'd make for that diamond to get it back?
Deal? I do not understand.
I say, how much money, dough, or whatever you call it, would you pay for the diamond?
Pay?
Yeah, pay.
Why should I pay for what rightfully belongs to the cult of the Black Leopard?
Yeah, you'll pay for it if you're buying it from me, I'll tell you that. You know, I'll tell you what I might do. I might just sell you that diamond for $3,000 cash money.
How can you sell what you do not have?
Don't you worry, I've got it.
You lie. You do not have it.
I have done it. Look here. See that? That's the box it's in.
The box is empty. You do not trick me.
Oh, empty, huh? Dog it, I'll just show you something. There, look at that.
Ah, the sacred jewel.
Now, wait a minute. Now, stand back there. That'll cost you $3,000.
So?
Hazari, don't look at me that way. I'll let you have it for $2,000. Hazari, get away from me. $1,000. Hazari, let go of me now. Let go.
The Marines are here!
What was that? Who said that?
The Marines are here! The Marines are here!
Oh, hooray! The Marines are here. Who did say that?
You demon of demons. You have tricked.
No, I ain't honest. I know who that is now. It's just the general.
The Marines are here! The Marines are here!
Keep them away from me, you swine.
They won't hurt you much. What are your orders, General? I say, what are your orders, General?
On the place! Move down!
No. Here, I've seen my mind. Let us make the deal. $3,000, you say?
Hold your men off for a minute, General. You know, I've just been sort of thinking this over. I believe that diamond's worth, at least $5,000.
$5,000. I'll give you $4,000.
Move down!
How much did you say?
$5,000.
Yeah, that's better. Just lay the cash right out there, old boy. You bought yourself a diamond. Yes. Come on, get it out there. At that time. Have your men stand by, General.
There you are. $5,000.
All right, there's your rock. Now, you get out of town and don't ever let me or the General catch you around these parts again.
Yes, I go.
I go.
Go on, Scat, get out of here. Ah, doggies. Thanks, General. Help yourself to a cracker back there.
Granny's, Abner. I believe that's our ring.
All right, doggies, Lum, I believe you're right.
I'll see. Hello, jot 'em down, store. This is Lum and Abner.
And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find the old fellows in the Jotham Down store. Abner is relating his version of the astounding incident. Listen.
You mean you actually run Hazari out of town?
Yes, sir, I sure done it, Lum.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah, well, I tried my best to find you last night to tell you about it. Where was you hiding anyway?
Well, I was up in the loft over there at Ulysses's barn.
Ulysses? I thought you was going to hide in the loft over at your barn.
Well, I just didn't figure it'd be safe to hide at my place. I saw he'd be bound to find me there.
Oh, yeah, especially that barn of yours. I believe he could see you up there in that loft anyway. There's cracks in them walls you could drop kick a half-grown young'un through.
I did sneak over there once last night to use a telephone. Tried to call you at home, but I never got no answer.
Well, that must have been just before I got home from hunting you, I reckon. And Elizabeth weren't home neither. She's over at the neighbor's. That's why she never answered the phone, I reckon.
And tried the store, too, but there wasn't nobody there neither.
No, I weren't around the store at all.
Well, I'm glad to hear what happened anyway. I still can't understand how you could have run Hazari out of town.
Oh, well, he weren't so tough, Mom. Just a lot of bluff, actually.
Well, what did you tell him anyway? Tell me about it.
Well, let's see. Well, he said that he wanted the diamond, and I just told him that the thing was lost, and that was that. And I told him to get out of town because I was sick and tired of seeing that ugly face of his around here.
Did you actually tell him that?
Yeah. Something like that, I think.
Grannies, how'd you ever get up enough nerve to say a thing like that?
Yeah, that's just kind of a feller I am, I reckon. I look pretty meek and everything, but I drop and spill my temper. I just don't know my own strength hardly.
Abner, are you sure you're telling me the truth? You must have had some help of some kind.
No, I never had no help at all. None. Not one. Well, I did have a little, too, come to think of it. Just a parrot, though.
A parrot?
Yeah. You know that Cedric got from Gomer Bates?
I never knowed he had a parrot.
Yeah, he got a parrot that Gomer Bates, his brother, brung it home from someplace he'd been, and then Cedric swapped him out of it. I reckon you don't know about that. It's named General.
General?
Yeah, that's what Cedric called it. And Cedric left it back in my feed room yesterday, and, well, he sort of helped me out a little. The parrot.
I don't see how a little old parrot could help you out in a situation like that.
Well, see, about the only thing the General can say is, hold everything, the Marines are here.
Grannies, you sound like a parrot.
Do I?
Yeah.
Well, I might hire out for one if ever in D-man around here, I reckon. Don't like crackers very well, but...
You could learn to like them.
Yeah, I'll eat something else, I reckon. But anyway, well, the parrot, he hollered that out a couple of times, and Hazari thought sure I had a whole regiment of Marines back there waiting to rush in.
Well, naturally would. Well, that explains it then.
Oh, yeah. Well, of course, I think I had him pretty well scared before that happened, though. He was scared of me, I think.
Well, Granny's parrot or no parrot, you deserve a lot of credit, Abner.
Well, thank you, Lum.
I'd never have enough nerve to stand up to him.
Oh, it weren't so much.
Well, didn't he draw a knife on you when you told him the diamond was lost and to get out of town?
Draw a knife?
Yeah. He's been throwing them knives around here promiscuous.
Oh, doggy, that's right. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, he drawed one. But I taken it away from him.
Well, I'll be dead blame. Where's the knife?
Oh, it's, Where's it at now?
Yeah, right this minute.
Oh, well, doggy, I don't much believe I know right now. I see what did I do with that thing now. Awful careless, it's nice. I'll give it to some young'un, I think.
Some young'un?
Yeah, that's it.
That's dangerous.
Yeah. Well, I broke it in two first. It won't do no harm to know, by the way. I fixed it up.
Broke it in two with your bar hand?
Yeah, just broke it across my knee. That's what I done. 3 pieces, I think.
This is the best news I've had in I don't know how long. You don't know what a relief it is to be shut out of that feller.
Yeah, well, I'm sort of glad to get shut of him myself.
Now, if we could just find out where that diamond disappeared to, we'd be all set.
Yeah.
You know, that still is a curious thing, the way that thing vanished.
Yeah.
There was just me and you down in your cellar that night, and I know I didn't take it, and I know you never. Reckon that thing will ever turn up?
I don't believe we'll ever see it again.
Well, that sure ruins all my plans. Got no engagement ring to give to Miss Emmeline now.
Oh.
And as far as we are in debt now, I couldn't get married no ways.
Oh, now, Lum, I think you might be able to get married eventually.
I don't know how.
Well, just say, will you be my wife? And she says, yes, that's it. That's how you do it.
Well, I ain't financial aid we got to pay, and I got a...
Mission oak with ever covered.
Yeah.
Oh, that is pretty
Oh,
stuff.
that and it pulls down and makes a bed. That's the one it looks
Yeah,
good.
I'd love to try one of them out. Well, I thought you was aiming to write them and cancel that order.
Well, I was going to, but I just never done it. I couldn't very well.
Well, why not? You knowed you never had no money to pay for it.
I know, but see, I told Miss Emmeline about it, showed her pictures of it in the wish book, and she said she was just dying to see it when it got here.
What was you aiming to pay for it with?
Well, I didn't know exactly. I thought something might turn up, maybe. And if worse come to worse, I figured I could mortgage the diamond. But, of course, that's out now.
Yeah, well, you better write to that mail order house and tell them they're going to get that furniture back again on them. Then you tell Miss Emmeline that you just ain't going to get it.
Well, that's hard to do, Abner. Somehow or other, every time I get around her, I get rich.
Get rich?
Yeah. I sort of hint around that the woman that marries me is going to get a fur coat and have servants and I don't know what all.
Well, what do you say such things as that for, Lum? I don't believe Miss Emmeline's the sort of a woman that's interested in money and all that.
I know she ain't, but I guess that's the reason why I want to do all these things for her.
Well, you can't do them for her, though, Lum.
No, it don't look like it now.
Oh, no, you're broke.
We just hadn't lost that diamond. That blame it anyway.
Well, leastways, you oughtn't to have bad luck anymore, Lum. When you look at it that way, I'd say it's a good riddance. Facts is Here comes Cedric.
Well, I don't know how you could say my bad luck's over. Look at me now. The only good luck I can see is that Squire's in the hospital in there at the county seat, so he can't be here foreclosing them mortgages on us. And you hate to say some fella having appendicitis is good luck.
No, it ain't for him, natural. Well, howdy, Cedric.
Howdy, Mr. Abner. Howdy, Mr. Lum.
How's the general today, Cedric?
Oh, pretty good, I reckon.
Well, take him home another box of crackers. Free. Over that Parrot dealer and all the crackers he can eat.
Well, I don't believe he wants no more of them after all them you fed him yesterday. He won't even look a cracker in the face.
Well, give him whatever he wants, dog, as I'm getting to be a regular bird lover. Old Alderman Abner, that's me.
Say, Mr. Lum, could I see you by yourself for a minute?
By myself? Why, what is it you want to tell me, Cedric?
Oh, something.
Well, here, if you fellas want to talk, go ahead. I got to run over to the post office and mail. I want to mail something anyway.
What is it you want to mail?
Oh, just a little thing. It ain't nothing hardly. I'll be back directly.
Where'd you get the Parrot Abner was telling me about, Cedric?
Oh, from Gomer Bates. Say, Mr. Lum, there's something I think I ought to tell you.
Well, what is it that's bothering you, Cedric?
Well, I sort of hate to tell it to you.
Well, that's all right, Cedric. Anytime you got any little problems, just feel free to come to me and discuss them. I always want to be a help to you if I can.
Well, this ain't one of my little problems, though.
Well, what is it then?
Well, you know that diamond of yours?
Diamond? Wait a minute, what do you know about that?
Well, I found out about it the day I drove Mr. Abner and Mr. Dick into the county seat. I heard them talking about it a little bit.
Oh, I see.
That's your diamond, and you was aiming to give it to Miss Emmeline for an engagement ring, wasn't you?
Well, yeah, I was, but it's lost now. Wait a minute, you ain't found it, have you?
No, Mom, but I know what become of it.
You do? What? Where is it?
Well, see, yesterday I left my parrot back there in the feed room.
Yeah, Abner said you did.
And on my way to school, I run into a chance to trade it off, so I come back to get it, and, well, I didn't want to bother nobody, so I just snuck in the feed room, and when I got in there, I could hear Mr. Abner and that peculiar-looking Hazari feller talking.
Yeah, I know he was in here.
So I peeked through the crack in the door there, and you know what I seen?
No.
I seen Mr. Abner give your diamond to Mr. Hazari.
Oh, no, Cedric, you couldn't have saw that. The diamond's been lost for about now a week.
Well, I seen Mr. Abner give it to him anyway.
Now, looky here, Cedric. Don't come around telling no such tales about Abner. Somebody might believe you. If Abner had have found the diamond, he'd have give it to him.
Well, he had it 'cause I seen it. And that feller give him a batch of money for it, too. $5,000, I think I heard him say.
5,000? Now, I know you're dreaming. Even the jewelry store in at the county seat just offered $3,000 for it.
Well, that's how much Mr. Hazari give for it. $5,000. And then he taken the diamond and left, and then I ducked out the back way so's Mr. Abner wouldn't see me.
Strange, it did seem sort of peculiar to me that Abner could have run that feller out of town by just scaring him. No, that couldn't be it. No, it just couldn't be it. I know Abner better than that. Cedric, you ought to be ashamed of yourself for telling such stories. Go on now, get out of here. Get out. I don't want to hear it. Granny's, Abner. I believe that's our ring.
I told his Lum, I believe you're right.
I'll see. Hello, jot 'em down, store. This is Lum and Abner.
And now let's see what's going on down in Pine Ridge. Well, as we look in on the little community today, we find Abner in the Jot 'em Down store making a phone call. Listen.
Yeah, well, this is Abner Peabody, Miss Kim. Yes, Mom. I was calling to find out how Squire's getting along.
Oh, excuse me. Never noticed you talking on the phone.
Well, that's good. When'll he be back from the hospital? I see. Yeah, well, let me know just a minute he gets back, would you? All right, Miss Kim. Much obliged. Goodbye. Howdy, Lum.
Hi. When will Squire get back? Did she know?
Well, doctor said if he keeps on doing as good as he has been, why, he might be able to come home in 3 or 4 days. I was hoping he'd get here quicker than that.
Yeah. Of course, I don't see why you're so anxious for him to get back. The first thing he'll do is foreclose on them mortgages he's got on our places.
Yeah, well, maybe.
3 or 4 days, huh? Granny, where are we going to raise any money by that time?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, ain't you worried about it at all?
Well, yeah, natural I am, I reckon.
You don't sound like it. If we can't pay them mortgages, you're going to lose your home. I think that'd worry you half to death.
Well, I'm worried. Just look at them wrinkles up there on my forehead.
You've had them for 20 years.
I've been worrying for 20 years.
Abner, you ain't got some money sort of saved up to take care of your mortgage, have you?
No, I ain't saved up no money.
Well, you ain't got no place where you figure you might be able to get the money, have you?
Well, where in the world could I get that much money at, Lum?
Well, I just thought maybe you might have, maybe sold something.
Sold something?
Wait a minute, you ain't sold nothing, have you?
Well, wait a minute. There comes Cedric up out there. For the land sakes, what kind of outfit's that he's got on? Look there, ain't he got 2 hats on his head there?
Sight, ain't he?
Oh, now he's mixed up there, I know. Come in, Cedric.
Oh, let's see now, how's that go? Oh, yeah. Oh, what can you spare that they can wear?
Huh?
That's the slogan of the United Nations Clothing Collection, and I'm collecting for it.
Oh, I see. Well, here, Cedric, you ain't supposed to wear the clothes you collect. This drive ain't for you, you know.
Well, of course not. Them's for the folks over in the countries they've been tore up by the war.
There's millions of folks over there that ain't got enough clothes to keep 'em warm even. Well, I ain't keeping 'em. I'm just wearing 'em whilst I'm out collecting 'em. Just trying 'em, sort of.
Oh,
Want to make a better impression on folks.
well, you ain't gonna make no impression on nobody wearing two hats that way. That looks silly, Cedric.
Well, I couldn't make up my mind which one I looked the best in, so I just wore both of 'em. Have you fellers got any clothes you contribute?
Yeah, we ought to have something around here, I reckon. What kind of clothes do they need to wear, Cedric?
Ooh, just about every kind. Just so as they got some wear left in 'em.
Yeah, natural.
I got a list here. Somewhere's to put it here. I'll read it to you.
Yeah, let's see what they're wanting there.
Infants' clothing, whatever that is.
We ain't got none of them. I wore mine out a long time ago with them.
Oh, let's see. Coats and dresses, aprons for women and girls, suits and overcoats and work clothes for men and boys.
Well, we can help out there, I know.
Shoes in good repair, and woolen socks and gloves, caps and K-nighted headwear.
What kind of headwear? Let me see that, Cedric.
There it is right there. K-nighted headwear.
I'll be dead blamed. That's what it says. Huh. Look at there, Long.
Yeah, let's see that.
Do they mean them helmets with them little doors in front like the knights used to wear?
Oh, no, Sally. That ain't K-nighted. That's knitted headwear.
Knitted?
Yeah.
Oh, they just spelled it wrong, huh?
Well, that's the right way to spell it.
Ah.
Well, Cedric, why don't you look around the feed room back there? There ought to be some more work clothes there we can spare.
Yeah, sure. Look around, Cedric, and take whatever you can find back there.
Yes, Mom?
Don't take my hat, though. That's the only one I've got.
Oh, no, Mom. I know it when I see it. I won't.
I got a pair of shoes over at the house I don't hardly ever wear. They might just as well be where they can do somebody some good, I reckon. I'll tell Cedric about that.
That one pair of shoes can make a whole lot of difference to some men in Belgium or France or Holland or someplace.
Make a difference any place if you never had none.
Yeah. I read somewheres that almost as many people over there have died from exposure on account of not having enough clothing as them that starved to death.
The only trouble is I just thinking they'll have to find somebody that's got one flat foot, though, if I give them away.
Flat foot?
Yeah, see, them shoes I was talking about was the ones that they built an arch to sport in, left them.
Oh, well, don't worry. Just so they got good soles on them. That's the main thing. Somebody can make mighty good use of them.
Now, sir, I believe it was the right shoe they built that's to sport it. Let me see now. Which is the foot I have trouble with, Long?
Well, I don't know. Them's your feet, not mine.
See, let me walk across the floor here once. I can find out.
Well, if you want my old opinions, that foot trouble of yours is mostly in your head.
Doggies, that's cuter. Both of my feet hurts now. We'll have to have them supports built into both of them, I reckon.
Well, don't worry about it. Whoever gets them will find out which one's got this support in.
Mom, I don't want my foot's giving me trouble. I just can't stand it.
Well, I found a few articles back there. Sure am much obliged to you fellers.
Oh, that's all right, Cedric. We're just proud to help out.
You bet your life we are.
Be sure and stop out the house and ask Elizabeth for some more stuff out there.
Yes, Mom, I will. I'll see you fellers later. So long.
Yeah, so long, Cedric. That boy, he's doing a good job going around that way.
Yeah, I'm proud to see him doing such as that. Abner, getting back to that other stuff we was discussing about money.
Money?
Yeah, different ways how a feller might raise it by selling stuff and such as that.
Yeah, well, I gotta make the delivers now, Long.
Well, you don't have to make them right away, do you?
Oh, yeah, I'm late. They're all put up. Miss Seastrunk's done called up once already, wanting to know where her grocer's is at. Better get my coat here and get right to that right now.
Yeah, I reckon so, if you got to.
Just like that old letter saying here, don't never put off nothing that you never put off yesterday. Hey, where's my coat?
I don't know. Ain't it hanging up on a nail back there?
There ain't a thing hanging up back here but our hats. All right, Doggies, wait a minute. I know where that coat's at, too. That dad blame Cedric taking everything he's seen back there.
Lucky thing I had mine on, or he'd have taken that, too.
Which way'd he go, Lum?
I don't know. I never paid no attention.
Well, I gotta find him.
Well, he might have headed over towards your place. As long as you told him to go there.
Yeah, more likely that's where he went. I'll go right on out that way right now. Why don't you call a barber shop, Lum, and tell Mose there to stop Cedric if he sees him coming down that way.
Yeah, all right. Hey, wait a minute. Ain't you going to take the delivers?
I'll get to him later. I got to hurry up now. Get on the phone there and call Mose.
I'm doing it right now.
I'll be back directly.
All right. Hello? Is that you, Mose? This is Lum. Oh, well, how's yourself? Say, Cedric ain't come in there collecting clothes for the clothes drive, has he? Well, if he does, send him back here, 'cause he got off with Abner's good coat. By the way, Mose, Abner ain't been down there spending money lately, has he? Oh. On shampoos and such as that, huh? Oh, no reason at all. Well, be sure and send Cedric back. Much obliged, Mose. Goodbye. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, Mr. Lum. I'm back again.
Yeah, I see you here.
Oh, I forgot something. Oh.
Well, I'll be glad you did, Cedric. Did Abner find you?
No, Mommy, never, but I forgot I was aiming to buy some peanut butter.
Well, wait just a minute. I'll wait on you. Hello, Miss Kemp. This is Lum Edwards. Yes, Ma. Say, when Abner called you a while ago, do you know if he was interested in buying any real estate or anything like that from Squire? Not that you know of, huh? Well, all right. Much obliged. No, it's nothing important. Sorry to have bothered you. All right. Goodbye. Now, I'm sure you was wrong about that money deal, Cedric.
Money deal?
Yeah, that junk you told me about over here in Abner sell a diamond to Missouri for $5,000.
Well, I did hear him.
Oh, you couldn't have. Done a little checking up around here since then. I ain't found no evidence nowheres that Abner's got any money.
Well, I heard it, though. But can I get my peanut butter now?
Oh, yeah, just a minute, though. You better look through that bundle of clothes you got there and find Abner's coat. That was his good coat you taken back there a while ago.
Well, it never looked like it to me.
Well, it was, though. Better get it out of there. It was blue serge.
Well, it's going to be a little hard to find. All of them I collected was blue serge. Let me see down here now. Does this in here look like it?
I don't know. Give it here. Maybe I can find something here in the pocket that'll tell whose it is.
Yes, Mom. Here, I'll help you look.
Nothing in this pocket.
What's these things here, Mr. Lum?
Huh? Oh, them are money order receipts. Oh, wait. Here we are. Here's a letter here with Abner's name on it. Yeah, this is his coat, all right. Now, you better take it back in the feed room and hang it up.
Yes, Mom. Reckon Mr. Abner'd care if I took these old receipts to play with?
I know, I reckon. Wait a minute. Did them money order receipts come out of Abner's pocket?
Yes, Mom. There's a whole stack of them here. Look here. Must be 45 or 50 of them.
Wait a minute. Let me see the date on them things. Well, I'll be dead blame. They're all $100 ones. And he just bought them yesterday. Granny, I can't hardly believe it.